Welcome to the Weather Centre on Tuesday, where a cold front moved in over the southwestern part of South Africa overnight. A secondary cold front keeps in a 60% chance of rainfall along the southwest coast on Tuesday, and the two fronts bring in rainfall over the southern part of the Western Cape and result in a cool day throughout the province. Isolated thundershowers are expected in a band from southern Namibia through parts of the northern and eastern Cape all the way through to the coast, but with a dry day over the eastern half of South Africa. We're expecting a large amount of high cloud or cirrus overhead with a hot forecast for KwaZulu-Natal and parts of the Lowveld. Here's that 60% chance of rainfall along the southwestern coastline and a 40% chance of rainfall over the southern part of the Western Cape. A band of isolated thundershowers extends through the northern and eastern Cape as well as into parts of the Free State and KwaZulu-Natal. Here's that hot weather for KZN, 33 degrees for Richards Bay, 34 as we head into Pietermaritzburg. We're also forecasting a hot day over parts of the Eastern Cape with a high of around 30 degrees for Graaff-Reinet, Bishu and East London. In contrast, we're expecting cool weather for Cape Town and Sutherland, both at 18 degrees, with the warm weather continuing over the central and northeastern part of South Africa, 25 for Bethlehem and Johannesburg, and a high of 27 for Pretoria, Polokwane and Mahikeng. Along the west coast, we're expecting a fresh southerly wind for Alexander Bay, with more of a southwester between Namaqualand and Langebaan. Langebaan can expect some rainfall and a light southwesterly wind with a 1.5 meter southwesterly swell at 12 seconds. Rain and poor beach conditions are expected in the southwest with a moderate southwesterly wind for False Bay. You'll see a fresh westerly wind as we head towards Cape Agulhas, and along the southwest coast we're expecting a 2.5 meter southwesterly swell with a long wave period of 18 seconds. Poor beach conditions are expected over the southern part of South Africa with the possibility of rainfall. A fresh southwesterly wind is forecast for Mossel Bay and Plettenberg Bay with strong winds as we head towards Jeffreys Bay and Port Elizabeth, and there's even a watch for gale force winds between Cape St Francis and Algoa Bay in the afternoon. Along the southern coastline, we're expecting a 3.5 meter southwesterly swell and a wave period of 10 seconds. Poor beach conditions are expected for East London and the Wild Coast, both with the possibility of thundershowers. You'll see a fresh south-southwesterly wind for East London with more of a northeaster as we head up the west coast, and fresh winds in the forecast for Richards Bay and Durban with a 2 meter northeasterly swell and a wave period of 8 seconds. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely Tuesday.